What I actually wanted to talk about today, speaking of Hunter x Hunter strongest soldier, was this tweet. Mega streamer plays SF stuff is always frustrating when they absorb complaints from chat that don't apply to the level of play. You can't be saying crouching medium kick drive rush ruined the game when you don't know what parry does. It's like a week 1 chess player complaining about white advantage. I saw this in Tyler 1's chat. Tyler 1 doesn't even know what drive rush does yet. And I saw other people complaining about stuff. And what I like to call this is complaining through osmosis. If you're watching his gameplay, it's very clear crouching medium kick drive rush is not the problem. It's like hitting the other person or like spending your drive gauge without burning out, or like anti-airing and like doing combos, throwing fireballs and like parrying fireballs so he doesn't lose his drive gauge. Do you think he knows what drive rush does, as an example, or like what counters it or what beats it or whatever? And like by playing Modern Ken, he has a 1-button EXDP to react to other people's drive rush, and he has crouching medium kick drive rush himself. He has the best of both worlds. All of them, you know, for all of their cases. None of them really know what is good, but when you get into anything, it's very easy to hear what other people who are like experienced with the game are complaining about, and then be like, yeah, the reason I'm losing or the reason the game is bad is like this, and this. What actually happened to him here is not like, oh, button in a drive rush is so cheap. He blocked an unsafe move and then punished. So he like did something unsafe and then he got punished for it. And then he hit a button on wake up and he got punished for it. And then he hit a button on wake up and he got away with it. And then he jumped and got anti-aired. And then he hit a button on wake up again for the 3rd straight time in a row and then lost. So like fundamentally, he doesn't understand how to safely get himself out of something on offense, right? But when you're new, it's very easy to blame other parts of the game or not even know what like the actual problems are, right? With the same thing, like when I hear other people talking about some game, let's say League of Legends, everybody's like, you know, it's really broken right now, like ADC's mid, but like I fucking suck. So like it doesn't matter. I could just lock in any character mid. It has no impact on the game. Like the reason I would be losing is not because I'm not picking like Corki mid or Tristana mid or something, right? To use myself as an example, I thought about getting into PoE too, and I saw all the shit that all the PoE players were saying about it, all the people who have like thousands and like tens of thousands of hours in PoE, and I was like, man, they are flaming the shit out of this game. I didn't take their opinions on like run around and use them, but I was like, dude, if they're all flaming the game like this, I'm not going in right now. Like maybe something's going on. But as someone who's like more casual, if I just went in and have never played the game in my life and like played it, I probably would have had a lot of fun. And this kind of like being mad about something through osmosis is very normal in like every single space. I mean, even in the case of Street Fighter, like I was at EVO Japan, I was in person, I watched all these high level awesome matches. Everybody's like having so much fun and the high level gameplay is so fun to watch. And then you like look at people on the internet yelling about the game and they're like, everything about this game is bad. And it's so easy to like get stuck thinking the same way. It's like have that osmosis of other people's opinions about things color your perception, either good or bad. I've been playing Marvel Rivals again. I haven't played in like 2.5 months. I was like Celestial 1 or Celestial 2. The season ended. I didn't play. And then like this season 2 has been out for a while. So my rank right now is Plat, because I played 0 matches and it resets you back to Plat afterwards if you were a Celestial before. My teammates are not Plat in parentheses Celestial players who got reset. They're Platinum in parentheses. They've played 200, 400, one of them 600 games of ranked this season. And they're like actually just Platinum players. I'm like smurfing on accident because this is where the game reset me to. It's so interesting because all of them, they blame other people on the game, or they're like so mad about the meta or like some character or something. And they like have so many opinions about everything. And it's like so wild. They're not like really like super high level players or anything, but they just like read what every other high level player says. And then they just repeat that. And then they end up saying the same thing, whether it's true or not, or whether it applies to their rank or not. When Happy Chaos came out, everybody was like not convinced at first. They didn't think it would be that good. Then I fought the only person who could do the steady aim guard crush loops in the world, and I got shot to death. And then people were like, oh wait, this character's still not good. You're playing Soul losing to Happy Chaos. And it turned out I was fighting one of the most like broken characters in the game ever. And then people learned how good Happy Chaos was, and then they started complaining about Happy Chaos when that version of Happy Chaos, like no one was playing. There was like 3 people and only like one of them could do the guard crush shots. They're like, oh man, Happy Chaos is so broken. I'm like, dude, every Happy Chaos I played besides one, I could like beat with my eyes closed. Like, why are you complaining? You got to think for yourself, because these new players, the actual thing that's broken at their level, I have heard almost none of them talk about. Like Edmund Honda is broken against new players. Modern Zangief at their level, insane. I played Honda blindfolded to master. This character is outrageous. So to complain about crouching medium kick drive rush when you're new is so funny, because most people who do crouching medium kick drive rush at a new level are gaining so little value out of it. Like they're dropping combos, they're spending all their drive gauge. They're just so out of the range of that being scary that they're just not right. Somebody in the chat says, then you haven't been watching. There's like 3 Hondas in the tournament. Okay, let me break down for you what I said. Are we ready, chat? This is an educational moment. I didn't say the AT&T Annihilator Cup, which is going to be taking place starting at 4 p.m. Pacific today, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's featuring streamers on multiple different teams competing for a large prize pool, has no people playing Honda. I said, you might want to listen to this part, at the level of play that they're playing at, the thing they should be complaining about is Honda, and there's far less complaining about characters like Honda and things like Butt Slam and Headbutt, which are very powerful at their level, versus complaining what they hear other people say is broken, which is not that effective at their level of play. Got that? You get what I'm spitting? That person in the chat room made up that I said that no one was playing Honda in the tournament. That person believes that. That is true in their skull. When in fact, last night I was helping Emily Wang about how to beat Honda because there's multiple Honda players in the tournament. This is how people get mad at each other on the internet. You see this? People just like hear someone kind of sort of say a sentence and then interpret it in like the worst way they could and then hate that person forever, or like use it to argue against that person. And then they go tell someone else, did you hear that this person said this thing, trying to talk shit to me about something they believe that I said, that not only did I not say, but it's not true. Like, isn't that wild? Why are you trying to fight me? We're the same team. If you tune into like any stream, you're not going to see Honda. If you're watching like pro Street Fighter players, or if you listen to chat, most of them will tell you that Honda's not good. And that also creates a problem. Imagine being new to the game, Honda's butt slamming you and headbutting you, which is really fucking cheap when you're new. And then your chat is just like, actually what they're doing is not good. Everybody in your chat's like, oh, he's bad, you just parry. But like, you don't know what to parry, you don't know when to parry. When you parry, you don't know how to punish. You like will spend too much meter or spend too many resources or do bad combos or whatever and like burn yourself out. You gotta understand that they're going through it and they're playing a completely different game than you. Like, remember your earliest time playing a fighting game and what you did. When I was brand new to playing Street Fighter 4, I couldn't do Abel's command grab motion, the half circle. I would just do his roll from full screen. And then during the roll, I would like spin the controller and then like do the command grab. And then if they started trying to stuff my roll, I would use EX command grab because that was strikeable. So that's how I played the game. You have to remember that. Remember what you were doing at the very beginning when like everything was too hard to do. And in all cases, when it comes to this kind of stuff, you have to just know everybody's going to be complaining about something at some point. Like every single day, some guy is like posting a thing that's like, Akuma's broken, Jury is broken. Jury players do this and they complain about other things. Akuma players are doing this, God players are doing this, Rashid players are doing level 2. Like everybody is just complaining about a character or a system constantly. About everything. Every set of TFT I've ever played, people have called bad. And when I started playing a lot, when I played seriously for the first time with set 10, the entire set, people yapped constantly about how bad the set was. They complained about bag sizes, they complained about headliners. Everybody just told me that set 10 was awful the whole time I played it. And then set 11 comes out and it's just like, man, last set was so much more fun. This set is so boring. The set 12 comes out, man, this set sucks. Set 13 comes out, man. In fact, right now, they're doing throwback sets, right? The set is coming back right now, and so many people are like, oh, the GOAT set is coming back. Set 10, one of the best sets ever, like one of the best sets of all time is coming back. And I'm like, dude, the whole time this set was out, everybody just called this set like a pile of shit. It's every single set. Everything's fun until you try it or you hear other people talk about it and you're like, this shit sucks. It's just how it goes. I love watching these kinds of events because watching someone new learn how to play is like really enlightening. Like you learn what is hard about the game and like what people struggle with. Tyler One's best take is that classic control is OP. That is sick. If you think about it, most tournaments are all classic players. He's actually kind of spitting. Now, at his level of play, that is completely incorrect, I think. I got a DM from someone who tried Street Fighter for the first time yesterday, And they're like, what are the point of jumping? It seems like every time someone jumps, you just like anti-air them. Like I remember when I got to play Box early with Akuma and I did Demon Flip and he's like, what's the point of that move? You just DP it every time. When everybody you see playing the game has a one button DP, jumps probably look really bad. People were in the brink of tears in one of the league matches I saw last week for this cup. I have seen people be in tears in the AT&T Annihilator Cup in multiple games. I think it's just the nature of being in competition and something stressful like this and like feeling like everything's out of your control. They've done it every year. They've had a fighting game every year, but they haven't invited a fighting game player. They had like a Apex Legends Pro and Apex was one of the games. They had like CS Pros and CS was one of the games. They have like Valorant Pros and Valorant's a game, but they like have never asked a fighting game player. And they have a fighting game every time. Where's Void? They didn't put Void in. No. Listen, I'm declaring war. You guys probably saw Broski's newest video. He's a fake Hunter x Hunter fan. I am the real Hunter x Hunter warrior, and nobody can convince me otherwise. It's right here. The Succession War has begun. But if you just look on Google, Succession is not an anime, and it's not related to Hunter x Hunter at all. It's very clear that he doesn't even know the source material that he's talking about. I'm a real fan, and the reason I'm a real fan, hashtag nan it up, is because I've never watched the show and I've never read the manga, so I like it purely for its gameplay and fundamental soundness as a package. Whereas he is blinded by an IP that he claims to love when he thinks it's a TV show that's on HBO that's had 4 successful seasons. He likes some random TV show on Max. Don't even know who the hell Max is, not even the dude. And he's gonna try to clump me in with him? Like, this doesn't make any sense. He clearly is barking up the wrong tree. Thoughts on Diaphone joining the fight? Do you think I care about the forces gathering to the east? All 300 soldiers? Or do you think I'm worried about right in front of me? The enemy forces, thousands lined up, you know? You think something so minuscule is even on my radar? Okay, I'll hashtag net it up and deal with Diaphone after this great evil has been defeated. Like right now, Diaphone's looking to me like the Yellow Turban Rebellion and Dynasty Warriors, you know what I mean? Something trivial to deal with later. You think I care about what he has to say about Hunter x Hunter? When I'm playing NecoArc, you think I'm gonna be thinking about Succession? No, man. I'm gonna be thinking about Hunter x Hunter, Mono x Mono. You got me? And the sad state of things is this is the only hype around Hunter x Hunter at all.